Hey guys, this is Andy with American Jetter. Today I'm going to show you one of our Inferno burner True Series jetters. This is a 51T series. That means it comes with a tandem axle trailer, 330-gallon tank, and I'll go over the basic operations of it and the components. You have an inlet reel here that'll hold 150 foot of 5/8 or 100 foot of 3/4. Large toolbox on the front. This has a 38 horsepower EFI, electronic fuel injection engine. You can get multiple engines, and there's different configurations on this. This one has our high performance Inferno burner, which allows you to have more heat for less money. And also, since this is our high performance version, this one has roughly this one's clocking in about 600,000 BTUs, so it'll heat the water up to roughly around 185, 190 degrees at 10 gallons per minute on this model. If it was 12 gallons per minute, it would be, 10 gallons a minute is 110 degree rise, and 12 gallons a minute would be right at 100 degree rise. This one has a portable reel here in the front that was added by the customer. There's another one in the back that would come standard. This one has antifreeze, fuel tank on the driver's side, and the diesel tank. So gasoline will run your engine, diesel will run your burner. 2-inch drain on the tank. Once again, it's a 330-gallon tank. Back here in the back, you adjust the pressure right here, turn it clockwise to raise the pressure, counterclockwise will lower it. Then you have a pulse valve here that allows you to make the line vibrate and help you in your longer runs and around elbows. This, if it was a manual operation, this is where you'd operate the unit with 2 guys. There's also a foot valve in the toolbox. You can operate it manually with 1 guy. And but this one has wireless remote, so we're going to show you that here in a second. This one has our recirculation on it. Allows you to go down the road with water circulating through the entire system. This portable reel here in the back comes off with 2 pins, and you can use it indoors, or there's a jumper hose in the toolbox that allows you to use it right where it's setting. It's a manual reel. This one is a powered reel in both directions with speed control. There's also a function here on the motor that allows you to pull the motor away from disengage it from the reel and free spool the reel out if you're trying to want to spool it out for a long run and want to do that without the motor operation. So what I'm going to do first is show you the jetter in manual operation, and we'll run some water through it, and then we'll turn the burner on and run some hot water through it here in a little bit. So manual operation, you'd want to make sure that the valve's in the closed position back here. Then we'll start it up. Somebody killed it with the kill switch back there. The hose reel, anytime the key switch is in the on position, the hose reel will operate manually. Then basically you can open the valve, get your water flow. Kill it in the back. You can kill the unit at the engine or back here in the back. You just have to unclick it whenever you get ready to start it again. So that's manual mode. As far as wireless remote goes, the the hose reel. Key switch is in the on position. Basically, you can reel it out wirelessly. Reel it back in wirelessly. And you set the speed control at the reel. So I'm going to reel this out and get some water flowing. So, and wireless remote, the way it would work is when the engine's running, you have water flowing, and when it's off, you'll have no water flowing. And this valve will need to be in the open position since you're operating it wirelessly. So we'll start the engine. And then kill it. So basically that's all you have to do on the wireless remote. Start it and kill. Okay, use it in hot water. Basically what you do is flip your switch on to hot water, turn your thermostat up to where you want it as far as the temperature setting, and that would work manually or wirelessly. If you want to use cold water, just don't turn the burner on, and if you want to use hot water, turn the burner on and set it what temperature you want to heat with. So we're going to run this with some hot water. Reel it out a little bit. So I'm going to start the engine, and as soon as it starts, it'll start heating the water as soon as the water starts flowing. Just kill the engine to cut the water flow, and the burner will shut off after just a little bit to stop the water heating. It actually shuts off immediately, but the fan keeps running for just a second. So that's the basics of how that operation works. There's other features that are listed on our website. If you have any questions, just feel free to give us a call. I'm going to also do a test on this unit now with the flow meter, show you what this particular one is set at. This is our true flow system, so we got a true 10 gallons per minute, and we're going to run that through the flow meter and show you exactly what it will do at the nozzle. And we're using a nozzle duplicator, and what that does is it gives us exactly what is produced when you duplicate a nozzle. Basically, it's a valve that duplicates the restriction that the nozzle creates, and then we run that through a flow meter, and that tells us the pressure at the nozzle and the actual flow, because we capture all that water and then send it through the flow meter at low pressure. So it gives us exactly what's going on in the pipe. So we'll do that, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, I've got the nozzle duplicator set up, and got the flow meter on there. What we're going to do now is crank it up. I went ahead and turned the hot water on, so we're going to test this at full output, and see what we got. Should be 10 gallons per minute at 4,000 psi. There's our temperature gauge on the hot water, and then our pressure gauge at the unit, and then our nozzle duplicator and flow meter. So here we go. PSI. So we got about 178. It was still climbing a little bit. So let's see what our tank temperature was. Today we're about 62 degrees. So and we got 178, so that's roughly about 108 degree temperature rise. So it'll get about that, about 600,000 BTUs. And like I said, you can adjust it. The thermostat here, you can adjust it with that thermostat. And we can also, if for some reason or another you want to put a safety in there, it does have a built-in safety at 190. If you want to put one in there that keeps it from going any hotter than a certain degrees, just let us know. We can definitely do that. So But this unit's a powerful unit, and it'll come in different flows. So if you guys have any questions, just feel free to give us a call. And just trying to build these machines as powerful as we can make them, and give you the choice of using that power or not using it. Our job's to give it to you. It's your job to decide whether you want to use it or not. So appreciate you guys. Thanks. Have a good day.